First and 10. They come by with Sieler, and he got him. Another big play, turned it in by Zach Sieler.
Well, Sieler going up against Cross on the left side, just grabs a hold of him, throws him by.
Deflected, intercepted, Sieler. And tackled by Charbonnet, another ricochet interception for the Miami defense.
Play of the quarter, and it's a handoff to Pollard again, and he's tripped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Let these running backs go to work.
Pollard cuts it back, breaks a tackle, and fights hard just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Calais Campbell was there. So it's third down coming up for this.
Pressure coming from the right side. He goes down again. Zach Sieler, who's played very well. Him and Campbell.
We're going to see Sieler on the right side of the screen here, and they're going to overload the right side. Just get through that offensive line immediately. Him and Ogba did an excellent job just pushing the pocket back.
We saw what he's going to do. Second and goal. Fumble on the exchange. The ball pinballing around on the turf. Helmets flying. Miami football. And it's Zach Sieler. No helmet, no problem.
They have had a lot of moving parts along that offensive line, which is one of the reasons they got off to a tough start. Play action, and now Williams is wrapped up. Welcome back, Zach Sieler. Now, he's a guy that they definitely have missed, and this is the type of disruption that he can create.
Minshew to throw on second down. Minshew's in a little bit of trouble. Minshew is going down.
Stiff arms him and then just pushes him back. Minshew has to step up. He steps up right into Sieler. He almost broke out of there.
Well, he gets sacked, but there was nowhere to go downfield.
How does he navigate this franchise through what, of course, everyone expected to be a tough year one? And on days like this, as Ramondre Stevenson is blown up, Zach Sieler.
And that does not demonstrate growth.
May again, football's out, Dolphins got it. Jordan Brooks with the scoop, and the nightmare for New England continues. It was Zach Sieler who jarred the football loose.
Affecting his accuracy, now they're third and long.
8-14, Love is pressured, he's hit. No whistle, Calais Campbell is there to scoop it for Miami. Let's see if that is ruled an empty hand coming through. Thus a fumble and not a forward pass. For the moment, that is the signal. A lot of folks thought this would be a breakout season for him. Third and a yard, Jacobs inside, met right away. Trying to bounce, but not getting away. Quentin Bell at the first hit.
And they had a healthy competition among each other, and certainly were so positively influenced by Mike Shanahan, one of the all-time great coaches in the National Football League.
That he has the quick release that he does in terms of throwing the football, that adds another dimension for him.
First and 10 to Braylon Allen, and his run there produces about a yard, and Melly was brought down by Zach Sieler on the line. Here they come, down he goes. Rodgers sacked by Sieler.
It's the stunt up front that allows Sieler to get loose. That's right where Aaron Rodgers wanted to go. He wanted to go to Devontae Adams in the middle of the field.
Rodgers, four-man rush, got by one, got by two, and down he goes. Sieler and Ogba. Mixon is out, 3rd and 3. Here they come up the middle with Campbell. He got him.
Oh, Sieler.
Sieler comes up the middle.
I tell you, the reigning AFC Defensive Player of the Week in Zach Sieler. We talked about him before the game, and what a disruptor he is in the middle of the defense.
Out west in the Super Bowl. 2nd and 1, starting the second quarter. Purdy still has it. He falls. What a play by Sieler, who's been on a run here late in the year.
He's been on some kind of run, Jim. Look at that move to get through and then to still slide forward as if he was on ice. It is Christmas time, but that was impressive.
Jamari Thrash, the wide receiver, is to the left of Thompson Robinson. He goes in motion on 3rd and goal. They run it with Foreman, and Foreman
gets a yard on the play.
Rodgers in trouble and sacked. Sieler and Agba combine. Turnover on downs. Dolphins take over. Rodgers steps up and goes down. Zach Sieler trips him up. Zach Sieler, former Division II walk-on, Ferris State in Michigan. Started his career with the Ravens. They cut him. Goes to Miami, and he's gone from spot duty his first few years to this year being voted the team MVP.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I was going to say you can make an argument.